Are you a student at a school, a college, or a university? You are going to appear in your exam soon. At this moment, you might be thinking, exams coming up? Oh my God, I'm not ready. Man, give me some more time. Help me. How can I get good marks? Stop worrying and just stay there. Hello everybody. I hope you are having a great time. This video is gonna be a big relief for you, answering your all questions related to your exams. And after watching this video, I believe you say, yes, I got it. And this feeling makes you more confident and ready for your exams. There are two most important parts of any exam system that you come across with. And these two are, the first, the exam writers. Second, students. So, as a student, before you start preparing for your exams, you must understand your exam writers. Why? Because the questions that you're going to see in your exams are actually coming from these exam writers. And as an exam expert, I'm going to help you understand your exam writer. If you believe that these exam writers can write any questions for you, they can write from anywhere, then no, this is not the way. Why? Because these exam writers do have limitations. They have certain blueprints that must be followed. So I'm going to help you that how do these exam writers write questions for you? What are the ways that they follow while writing questions? And once as a student, you are familiar with these ideas of writing questions, you can make your preparations even more powerful. Exam writers always take two things into their consideration while writing questions for you. Only two. The first is the syllabus. This is the boundary of writing their questions. They cannot write out of this syllabus. So be assured that all your questions in the exam are coming from your predefined syllabus, and you always get it before your classes get started. And the second, the level of the questions. An exam writer must divide the questions in three main categories. The first is easy. He must write easy questions for you. What are the easy questions? I'm going to talk about it later. The second, moderate. The third, challenging. So always in your any exam, you see these three categories of questions. There are always easy, moderate, and challenging questions. An exam writer cannot write all questions following this challenging level. Never. He cannot write all questions moderate or easy. There is always a mixture of all these three levels of the questions. All questions that you are going to get in your exams, whether easy, moderate, or challenging, fall in these six categories. There is not a type of question that would be outside of these six main categories. A question can be related to the idea of recalling the information. The question is related to what do you know? Maybe it is about defining something or giving the meaning of something. The second point is related to the application. Application is what can you do? Okay, the topic that you have learned in your syllabus. Now, the question is related to that idea. What can you do about that? Analyze. There would be the questions of analyzing something. What do you think? The next is evaluate. You need to judge something. Any idea that you have finished in your class, now judge it, whether you go this way or that way. And the next is reflect. How much are you aware about your learning? Questions are related to this reflection. And the last one is create. What is your contribution? Let's talk about part 2, which is the students. As you can see right there, that the first thing that the exam writers must take into their consideration is the syllabus. So it becomes obvious for you that you must cover your syllabus and directly study from there. And while covering your syllabus, of course, you go chapter by chapter. So while studying a chapter, do not leave any word. Mark my words. Do not leave any word unattended. Why? Because these words lead to ideas. If you skip a word, you skip an idea. Okay? Do not leave a word by thinking that this is not that much important. Who knows? This is one of the most favorite words of an exam writer. And once you finish a chapter, think about the types of all these questions that you have here. Questions related to recall, apply, up to create. You may get these types of questions from the book exercises. You may take the help of your friends. You can create your own questions. Or you may take the help of your teachers to ask you questions that are falling in these categories. Once you answer all these types of questions, you really finish your chapter. And after that, move to chapter 2 and do the same thing that you have done in the case of chapter 1. And only by this way, you are ready against the 2 points of the exam writers, the syllabus and the types of the questions. I hope the ideas help you a lot. Thank you. See you again.